What's up, YouTube? 88 Riddle Me This here. And I just came back from regionals last Saturday, and I've been playtesting my Dolces and Infernities, and really, I'm just getting bored with all the meta stuff, so I decided to play something fun. So there was a kid there that had a bunch of Toon cards, and I picked him up from he just gave me all his Toons, and I figured I'd play him. I've been wanting to play him since I was a kid. I had a deck back then, but it wasn't very competitive, so I'm gonna try to make this deck competitive, at least for locals. But I've been tinkering around with the deck, and I put cards in, took cards out, just shuffling my hands, drawing cards, trying to make it consistent. Just basically playing 1 or 2 or 3 turns with myself, see what's gonna happen before I actually play any duels, and change the deck up drastically, and within just one day by doing this. But I'll do some play testing with this deck, but this is version 1. I'm only playing 1 Toon Summon Skull. I was playing Blue Eyes, but I don't want to tribute that much for it. This thing will work just fine. 3 Dark Magician Girl. I figured this one's probably going to be the best card in the deck. It's because she can't attack the turn she comes out, and her tribute summon is a special summon, so you can basically get 2 Toons on the field. And then we got Toon Gemini Elves. This is the whole reason I started playing this deck, is because of her. I traded for this super rare a long time ago and I liked it, and I've always liked the cartoon version and what she did and her effect and everything, and I think that's probably going to be the second best monster in the deck. And then I'm playing 2 Toon Goblin Attack Force. It's a good 2300 beater, plus you can attack with it when it goes to the fence, and you can tribute it for something set up for next turn. And then I'm playing 2 Mermaid. This is a Toon Cannon Soldier right now, but whenever I go to locals this Saturday, I have a friend that's gonna hook me up with a 2 Mermaid, so it'll be 2 Mermaid that I'll be playing with. And I don't know if I'm gonna move it up to 3 or not, but if I do, I'll cut this for the 3rd one. But as of right now, I'm playing 2 Mermaid and 1 Toon Masked Sorcerer. This card's pretty good. It gets you your draws and whatnot. Plus you can set it. I mean, I don't know. We'll test it out and find out. And then in earlier builds, I was playing a Chaos build. That's why I originally had Effect Wheelers in there. But I figured it wasn't working so good, so I took all the Chaos stuff out. But I left the Effect Wheelers in for Synchro Summoning abilities, because I do have other Effect Negation in here. But for Synchro Summoning abilities and the Effect Negation. And then 2 that I just decided on yesterday, or actually, yeah, yesterday, late afternoon before I went to class. Actually, I was thinking about the deck, and I started putting 2 Lava Golems for all the traps and spells that I run. I figured this would be a very good choice. I don't know, I'm going to test it out. I was going to side it at first, and I decided, hell, it's worth maining once you see my spells and traps. Okay, as for the spells, it's 3 Toon World. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of deck profiles. They play 2, and I don't see why you need to draw into this card. That's like the whole way it goes. And then, I mean, then we got 3 Toon Table of Contents. It's like your reinforcement of the army. And why wouldn't you not run 3? Search out any Toon monster and any Toon World card. Then I played the 1 Dark Hole, the 1 Book of Moon. I found Dark Hole to be dead a couple times in just a couple, just some practice hands, but I don't know who says it's come to a duel, but I feel it might be empty. You know, and Book of Moon, that'll protect one of your Toons. I mean, a Toon World is destroyed, plus it's Book of Moon. Protect you from an attack, stop Exceed Summon, stop Synchro Summon, a bunch of stuff. And 1 tech card I play just to mess with the dude that I go to locals with. And then plus a lot of people are shuffling their decks all the time. It gets really annoying. And I play Question. It's a really fun card. Plus it kind of fits in with the Toon things. Something that Pegasus would do just to fool with people. But it's just in there for now, just to mess around. I might end up cutting it later. I definitely probably will end up cutting it later. But I just want to see how it works out. Then we got 2 Forbidden Chalice. I found this card to be really good because you can play it the turn you use normal summon a Toon and go ahead and directly attack with it, or go ahead and attack. You don't directly attack with it, but you can attack with a turn it's summoned. Plus, a lot of these things get over a lot of stuff like Toon Cannon Soldier be 2700. The Elf will be 2300, and just a bunch of other stuff like that. And then I've been seeing people play a lot of 1 or 2 scapegoats, and I really don't know yet. I usually draw one or the other. It's either too late or too early. I'm thinking I'm just cutting into 1 because it feels like it's a 1 anyway. But they are used for tribute fodder and protection, stuff like that. And we'll see as testing goes through. Then I've seen a lot of people playing 2 Swords of Revealing Light. And I didn't like this card a lot, all the monsters and stuff that pop things this format. But then I realized too, hey, I got you know, a good side deck versus things like Mermels and the fucking Inzectors and things like that. Plus it's a MST bait, so your Toon World won't get hit. Then I play Messenger of Peace. I'm playing 2 Messenger of Peace. I'm getting one Saturday from a dude. This is a Messenger of Peace. But I'm for sure getting the cards that are proxy. So I mean the deck will be played like I said it is during Saturday, and I'll give y'all an update on it after the locals. We usually play 4 rounds, so I'll see how it does. And there was 3 guys there that got top at regionals that we went to, so it should be fun. See how competitive it really is. But Messenger of Peace, I figured it's going to work really good because I can attack direct with my low monsters, and plus if I do want to attack with a big monster or anything, I can just not pay the maintenance cost for it. And plus, these things, this and Soldier of Revealing Light, they'll stop Lava Golem and burn your opponent, which is kind of like a burn Toon deck, I guess. And then for the traps, I play 1 bottomless trap hole, 1 compulsory evacuation device, and 1 trap stun. I'm not playing any mystical space typhoons right now because I feel like with all the back rolling around, it's just going to be a hit or miss. And I am siding too for certain matchups, but I think the trap stun is going to help a lot. The compulse, I think, is a staple of this format with all the exceeds and things floating around. And bottomless trap hole, I didn't want to use a warning to pay that many life points. I know it's probably going to be really important, but I figured bottomless trap hole essentially does the same thing. We'll find out in testing. Remember, this is just version 1. Then I needed a way to protect my Toon World. I don't have any emergency provisions or any fancy stuff like that. I might get some, you know, just to test out or something like that. But I have a really easy way of getting cards, and just if y'all guys have any suggestions, give me some, and I'll try it out and see what it does. But I figure I'll play Magic Draw. I don't want to play Dark Bribe because I really didn't want my opponent drawing a card, and this one is a 2 for 2 anyway, so even if they do, you know, pitch the spell for it. And I figure there's a lot of the spells nowadays in this meta are really important. That's why it's so limited in a lot of the decks. But if not, hey, it's a 2 for 2 anyway. I mean, if they get rid of Toon World or something like that, it might be a little worse, but I don't plan on them doing that. Then I'll play 2 Magic Cylinder. Wish I had a dimensional wall, but I don't. I'm gonna try to find some of them. I'm sure I can get some at locals from some friends. But that's another thing for Lava Golem. They're gonna if they do try to attack, they're gonna get burned. So and then this is probably one of my favorite cards in the whole entire game is Waboku. I'm running 3, and that's another thing. It protects your Toons, protects you from Lava Golem. I really found that I think this deck's gonna be really consistent. There's 43 cards in it. Is the only problem, and I mean I can cut something like Question, which will be down to 42, but I really want to get down to 40. But I'll test it out. I'm just testing it out right now, testing out a bunch of options, just seeing what's good for it. Trying to get a basic build together. And then for the extra deck, we got Master Key Beetle, Diamond Dire Wolf, Black Shipple Corn, Gaga Cowboy, Maestro, full-time papal operative. A lot of people say papal imperative. I don't think that's the proper pronunciation for it. A lot of people say command it, and it's commandant. A lot of people say a bunch of stuff about a lot of things, but I know the English language, and I want to call it papal operative, and I will. Abyss Dweller. This thing can get up to 2,700 if it's overlaid with 2 Toon Mermaids, which is very, very easy. I really think this is going to be a clutch card against a lot of decks. And then we got Gauntlet Launcher. You can overlay this if you really need to with 2 the Summon Skull and the Dark Magician Girl, but I don't know. And then for the synchros, we got 1 Mistworm, just in case. Void Ogre Dragon. That's easily becoming one of my favorite synchro monsters. Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Black Rose, just in case. Ally of Justice Catastor, just in case. And Formula Synchron. During testing, first turn I went off with this. Drew, summoned 2 more Toons and Catastor, so I mean I opened up pretty good with that. There's 15 cards in the extra deck. Michael Jordan token. I gotta go for a Michael Jordan token too. But as for the side deck, I'm playing 2 Max C's. I believe that's staple in any side deck now. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Not side and 3. I couldn't find room really. 2 Skill Drain. I really don't know about Skill Drain right now, but I figured it might be good since it allows me to attack first turn and stuff like that with but I don't know. I need to play some duels with it main just to see how it does. I don't know. This is just, you gotta remember, this is just the first deck. And then Soul Drain, of course. That's gonna stay. And then I found this card when I was looking through my cards of crap. And it's called Deep Dark Trap Hole, and it says when a level 5 or higher effect monster special summon, banish that level 5 or higher effect monster. I think that might actually be really good for Mermels and things that synchro summon a lot, and just zombies maybe. I don't know. I just put it in there just to try it out, see what it does. I might, it might be one of them super texts that I found. And I had 2 Black Hornet Heaven, but I placed that one of them. But Black Hornet Heaven is really good, this format. I love it against Constellars and Evil Swarm and stuff like that. It's really, really good. And then I'm playing 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror. I think we all know why we're playing that. There's so many light decks going around, and especially Heretics. I hate that. Oh, I hate that deck. But they're playing Royal Decree now, so I don't know. I'd probably side that in with the 2 MSTs. I don't even know what to side out in this deck. I know Question would probably be definitely one of them. Maybe Wobble or something like that. 2 Imperial Iron Wall. It's Imperial Iron Wall. You know why it's good. And then Royal Decree. This card might conflict with my deck a little bit, but I'm sure they're gonna want to MST the thing to get it off the field anyway. So I was thinking about siding in 2 Max Seed, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, and 2 Royal Decree for 6 of my trap cards, and then keep my most important trap cards in the deck. But yeah, I'm gonna do some testing, and I'll write everything down, let y'all know how I did. Yeah, but if y'all have any ideas or anything, constructive criticism, I appreciate it. Thanks.